Good day, students. Praised be Jesus and Mary. I am Sir Ace, and I will be the one to facilitate your homeroom session today. And your class advisor will be my co-facilitator. Before everything else, let us know first what is this career guidance program. I presume some of you might be familiar of this program already, since majority of you took grade 11 here in UIC last year. The Department of Education provided career guidance modules in support to the implementation of the grade 12 career guidance program. Mainly, the objective of the said department is to apply academic and employment readiness skill in work-based learning situations, just like the activities provided in these modules. I'm sure you will appreciate the activities that we have prepared, for this will help you determine a clear directional exit after senior high school. Let me introduce to you these 8 modules which we have to accomplish before the end of the academic year. The module 1 is entitled Entering the Exits. 2. Discovering the Seas. 3. The Choice of Choosing. 4 is entitled Myself in Another Person's Shoes. For the second semester, we have Module 5, Future Combo Activate. 6. Keep Me Balanced. 7. Version of Me 2.0. And for Module 8, Ready to Take Off. But today we will focus on Module 1. This module is intended to help you in your career decision making, especially in choosing a curriculum exit before you graduate from senior high school. Before I will introduce to you what is this module all about, I know some of us are still on the process of adjustments. As we begin this academic year, some of us might still be overly attached with the idea that maybe it's time to pause and to spend this academic year for education. Commonly with this idea, we are also allowing ourselves to pause our interest to continue learning. But wait, what if there's a way? There's a way to continue learning while staying safe at home. The UIC doesn't want to lose that chance anyway. And now, I want you to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Again. Inhale and exhale. I think some of you are not yet ready. Can we ask the students to open their camera? I want the advisors to make sure that all students are ready. Let's do it together. Let's make ourselves ready. Let's do the box breathing. This is how are you going to do it. In 4 seconds, you're going to inhale. And for another 4 count, you hold your breath. For the next 4 count, you need to exhale through your mouth. But make sure your microphones are muted. And for the last 4 counts, you hold your breath. I want the advisor to facilitate it by following the rhythm. After this, I can make sure that you are ready for today's session.
Students, remember, we will go through this and grow through it. We will continue to learn. Therefore, today we will focus on how are we going to continue by deciding what curriculum exit you're going to take after senior high school.
This module intends to help grade 12 learners for the career decision making, especially in choosing curriculum exit before they graduate from senior high school. The title of Module 1, Entering the Exits, means entering a curriculum exit after grade 12. The learners will have to choose whether he or she will proceed to college, do business, will look for a job, or will develop the middle level skills. The module will help learners identify their interests and personality traits through NCAE or other occupational interest tests that will help them choose the curriculum exit suited for them. For this particular module, we will be using your RIASIC test result. Through this module, grade 12 learners can determine his or her life and career based on chosen curriculum exit. Lastly, it is expected that at the end of the module, grade 12 learners will appreciate chosen life, career, and curriculum exit based on one's interest and personality type. This time, we will set a specific objective to solve the gap between self-interest and career decision-making. At the end of this module, you are expected to relate the results of the National Career Assessment Examination or the NCAE or other occupational interest test in choosing a curriculum exit. Determine preferred life and career based on chosen curriculum exit, and appreciate the chosen life, career, and curriculum exit based on one's interest and personality type.
And now let's have some fun. You listen carefully as I give you the mechanics. I know this is just easy for you. In this activity, you will just answer the following questions in a Google Docs that we have provided. Just go to your respective guidance homeroom Google Classrooms and look for grade 12 Module 1 first output. On the next slide, I will show you an image of how your worksheet looks like. In every question, your teacher may ask 2 or 3 volunteers to share right now their answers by speaking on their microphone. I hope other learners will show proper behavior and listen when someone is asked to share their answers. If your advisor is good at using Mentimeter or other similar online platforms, the teacher may do so to give chance to everyone to participate simultaneously.
If you fail to see Turn In button, please contact your advisor on what alternative way you can submit your homeroom output. And here's the first question for you. Let me read it for you. What are your goals after senior high school? And by the way, I have some tip for you. If you want to keep up with this presentation, you can just put your answers first on a paper and just copy it later when you open your assignment link. Now, let's move to the next question. What are your interests that served as your basis in choosing your current senior high school track? I know you have a lot of things in mind right now. Just enjoy writing it down. And now, the third question. What are your memorable experiences in senior high school? Some of you might still have academic year 2019-2020 hangovers, or maybe for your first month experience of online classes, you are already enjoying it. It's time to look forward. What curriculum exit do you plan to go after senior high school? Aha! I think we have the same thing in mind. Let me help you with that. If you are still uncertain about it, imagine today is your graduation day and tomorrow you are ready to choose your next career adventure. Now, try to write your wisest decision that you could have at the moment. And now to the next level. You listen carefully as I give you the mechanics. I know this is just easy for you. In this activity, you will be needing more time to do it because you will be taking a test. In this activity, you will have to accomplish two more outputs. One output is for your RIASIC test, an occupational interest test that is widely used online for free. It consists of 42 items that will help you identify your top 3 RIASIC code. There are simple steps provided on the Excel file for you to follow. Another output will be the main activity for your module today. Make sure that you have accomplished the occupational interest test first before answering the main activity for this module. This time, your test result will be of use for your career decision making. Are you ready? Just click the given assignment link and you will be redirected to your assignment attached in your respective Google Classroom.
Once you open your respective grade level Google Classroom, you go to your classwork and look for entering the exits. You click the supplementary material to access your occupational interest test, and you will be redirected to your worksheet. Make sure to open it with Google Sheet. Now the test has its self-guided step. Read each statement carefully. Respond openly and honestly. There are no wrong answers. If you agree with the statement, put number 1 inside the pink box. If the statement is not true to you, skip the item. For example, these are my responses for this test. Then immediately you will have your result here. For the step 2, you are going to write your name starting with your last name, next your first name, and then middle initial. Write your grade level and section. your academic track or strand, and input the test date. For the step 3, your responses are automatically tallied. On the right table below, the letters with the top 3 highest scores are your interest code. So for example, here we have A, R, and E. So for my first interest code, I have A, and for the second is R, and for the third is E. You can already see the interpretation of your result. So if I got high score for R, this is the description for a realistic person, and it offers related pathways and good college majors. Once you're done taking the test, you click File and Email as attachment. You are going to click Send yourself a copy so that you can go back to your result and then send it to your advisor. This will be converted into PDF form, and then you're going to click Send.
How was the test? Have you discovered something new about you? Or is it the same as you thought about yourself? Whatever the result is, so long as you answer it honestly, you will also have an honest result. Now on your working sheet, write your occupational interest based on your preference and plan after senior high school. This is now based on your personal decision and not based on the RIASIC test. In the fourth column, Employment, write your preferred kind or nature of work if you plan to proceed to this exit and indicate when. In the fifth column, Entrepreneurship, write the specific business industry you want to pursue if you plan to proceed to this exit and indicate when. In the sixth column, Higher Education, write the specific course if you plan to proceed to this exit and indicate when. And in the seventh column, Middle Level Skills Development, put the specific skilled courses if you plan to proceed to this exit and indicate when. Kindly study the example given on screen. Take note, this is not the only way for self-assessment. However, more or less, this will guide you to an informed choice. Now let's give meaning to it. You listen carefully as I give you the instruction. How are you going to share your thoughts with us? You will just answer the following questions in a Google form that we have provided in the Google site. Do not forget to review your responses before you click Submit. A while ago, we did some throwback, right? Now, I want to know, what did you feel while sharing your goals, interests, experiences, and chosen curriculum exit in senior high school? Now, I want to know how was your experience while answering the RIASIC and doing the main activity. Did you experience a mismatch of occupational interest based on your RIASIC result and based on your self-assessment and plan after senior high school? I'm interested about what occupational interest will you consider in choosing a curriculum exit. You can look back on your Yasi code and share with us your thoughts about it. After doing the activity, what realizations or insight did you have as a senior high school learner who is about to exit after a few months? You might feel a mixed emotions when you think that you are about to graduate. I'm very excited to listen to your answers.
Okay, I want to say thank you for participating. I may not be able to hear all your answers, but I'm confident that your advisor was able to give you chances to share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. I just want to reassure that everything you've said was valid. I hope that you maintain respect after your classmates able to express themselves. Always remember this. What you shared in here should stays in here. Unless someone is hurting you, or you want to hurt someone, or you want to hurt yourself.
Now that you have finished all the activities for this module, let us talk about the occupational interest test and the 4 curriculum exits. The Holland Occupational Themes is a theory of personality that focuses on career and vocational choice. It groups people on the basis of their suitability for 6 different categories of occupations. The 6th type yield the RIASEC acronym, by which the theory is also commonly known. The theory was developed by John L. Holland over the course of his career starting in the 1950s. The unique interest of people not only guide many career choices, but can also play a large part in shaping the enjoyment and satisfaction that workers get out of their careers. Different jobs require vastly distinct skill set, and vocational interest contribute to both how well a person can develop these skill sets and how much they will enjoy working in a specific environment. Interest inventories are powerful tools that give people theory-based information about their pattern of interest and personality type. These inventories can lead to greater self-awareness and more purposeful selection of career pathways. You might be thinking that in one particular job, all employees should possess conventional skills to be able to have a productive business, when organizing skill is more essential. However, another fact says the presence of employees with variety of skills will lead to a successful business where every personality type, the thinker, creator, organizers, persuaders, doers, and the helpers are vital in a team. There are a lot of resources we can look into to explore what possible job, business, courses that fits our occupational interest. And this could be available from various internet resources. This time, we will present to you a list of occupations that you might be very interested. So, these are occupations under science medicine. For allied medicine, for allied health professions, for hospital administration, health and wellness support staff, and for natural sciences specialized areas, aquaculture and agriculture, forestry specialized areas, engineering specialized area, and support staff, business and finance, commerce finance, business and finance, commerce finance under business, and support staff, professional services specialized area, law the court, education teaching, school administration, support staff, personal services transportation and travel transportation specialized areas, support staff, tourism and hospitality industry, hotel administration, hotel support staff, tourism support staff, computers and technology IT, and cyber services. Support staff, media and communication and broadcasting specialist, community services, community governance, administration, and specialized services, architecture and construction professional services, construction service and support staff, the performing arts, theater, movies, and television program, theater or movie professionals, and movie support staff, garments, linens and textile industry, hairstyle, cosmetics and other parlor services, jewelry and fashion accessories, military services, law enforcement, spiritual vocation. Now let's move on to curriculum exit. Senior high school graduates who would want to pursue a degree course in higher education may directly inquire at any colleges and universities in their area. Senior high school learners who may want to pursue middle-level skills development after finishing a specific track and strand in a senior high school may inquire at their local TESDA offices for the courses offered in their locality. Those who went to technical vocational livelihood track and earned a national certification level 2 may apply for a higher level of national certification if they opt to. If a learner took up a TVL track, he or she can still enroll in college to pursue higher education. Senior high school graduates who plan to pursue the entrepreneurship exit will have to consider many things. They have to be cautious, lest they end up losing money invested in the business. Any senior high school graduate who plans to work after senior high school can check with the Public Employment Service Office or PESO in their locality for possible job vacancies, or they can browse in the Department of Labor and Employment website www.ble.dole.gov.ph for possible local employment. Senior high school graduates may go to any curriculum exit, regardless of the senior high school track they took. Moreover, after entering a specific exit, any senior high school graduate may proceed to another exit. For example, a graduate who chooses to pursue higher education and gets employed after graduation may enter a business or pursue middle-level skills development while employed. Nonetheless, whatever curriculum exit senior high school graduates pursue is their own decision. They only have to maximize their talents and resources in order to be successful. As what author and speaker Mac R. Douglas said, "You are responsible for everything you do."
Again, as what author and speaker Mac R. Douglas said, you are responsible for everything you do. Okay? So, karon na may answeran nga learning assessment. Pero, ayaw kaayo seryosoha ang word nga assessment ha. Walay tama ug mali dire. Ngano? Because in career, there is no perfect decision. But, there are only good choices. Okay? So, actually, sa Google site, na ako'y gilink dira nga Google form for application. But please consider that as your journal where no one is judging you. Okay? I hope your answer is also okay. So, pagmata na kay maghatag na pud ko instruction para sa evaluation ha. Sige.
It's feedback time. You listen carefully as I give you the instruction how are you going to share your thoughts with us. There were 2 Google Forms that were attached in the Google site. One is for the students and another for the class advisor. Do not forget to review your responses before you click submit. And that ends our Module 1. I am Sir Ace, your Student Development Facilitator for Senior High School Bahada Campus. Thank you for being with us today.